Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I got to tell you, I just returned from Marlborough, Massachusetts, this great fishing sports show that takes place every year in the wintertime. And one of the things that continues to amaze me, I think I'm understanding it a little better, but if you could be at these shows, they normally start at, let's say, 10 o'clock in the morning. Remember, it's winter, it's cold out. And there's lines that go as far as you can see of people waiting in line to get in the sports show. Now, these sports shows have been going on for decades, and they're very, very popular. But it wasn't till recently that you actually had lines anticipating and being there and people standing in the cold and shivering and not waiting to get in, and they're 2 hours to go. Why are they doing this? Because over the last few years, there's been a rebirth or maybe a birth of people making giant fishing lures by hand and selling them at grotesquely high prices to fishermen that stand in the bitter cold to get a chance to buy one. And then why do they want them? These lures are as big as the fish you and I catch. I mean, they're really pretty big. And I'm thinking, how would you fish them? And why would you choose them? We're talking baits that might be 9, 10 inches long and have the bodies of other fish. Now, that's an awful big bait. Do they work better? People believe that this is their one chance to catch a fish of a lifetime. This is going to catch them that big monster fish that they never, ever would have a chance to catch if they didn't get one of these lures and get them quickly before they disappear. I talked to the people making the lures, and most of them tell me, now these are almost like mom and pop type organizations, and that's probably the wrong phraseology, but it's usually family operations. The guy has a talent, can whittle, can make something, or really artistic talents. Because I'm telling you, some of these lures are mind-blowingly real looking. But I've talked to them, and they say, "Oh yeah, these we use these to go out and catch big fish. Fish will hit them." There's a couple things to realize here. Yes, most predator fish will try to eat something almost as big as it. I've seen this so much in the Grass River where I'll catch a 5-inch smallmouth bass that hits a 4-inch lure. So fish will go after something big, but this big, it's really hard to perceive that you can go out and fish with this and something's going to hit it. But the point is, people believe this and they want them. Now, there's another reason they might want them. They might want them because all their friends want them. And it's part of that clique, that cult type of belief that goes into groups of people, and they have to have what somebody else has. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's because they're so beautiful, they just want to own, to possess. I don't know. But I guess the story for all of us is, boy, don't ever count out any activity that people can do. Second of all, maybe bigger is better, like most of us tend to believe. But I guess more important is just do understand that it's pretty amazing how big a food a fish will try to eat if it thinks it can do it. And I'm not sure if it thinks or if it just goes and gobbles. There's a lot of times you can find dead fish with another fish stuck in its throat and it couldn't breathe, it suffocated. So all of this is possible. But most important of all is these giant, expensive lures are becoming a big part of lure technology, lure behavior, or the behavior of people towards lures, and it's part of our new fishing world. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.